Hello Sagittarius, welcome to a reading by the Blessing Foundry. This reading will be a general read. We'll look at the energies and any messages that Spirit might have for you today. If you do like this video, please do like, share, and subscribe. Just starting the channel off, so I appreciate your support. And we will get going. Here we go, Sagittarius. Guides, guardians, angels, ancestors, 5D light and above, please come near. Please connect with the Sagittarius viewers and subscribers, their guides, guardians, angels, and ancestors, and higher self to get the messages that Sagittarius needs for the time they view this video. Okay, here we go. What messages do you have for Sagittarius, Spirit? What messages do you have for Sagittarius? What messages do you have for Sagittarius? What do you want Sagittarius to know? What do you want to communicate to Sagittarius, please, Spirit? What messages do you have for Sagittarius? What messages do you have for Sagittarius, Spirit? Okay. Oops. So we get the Three of Wands, the Hierophant, the King of Swords, Hermit, and Page of Wands. So it seems as though you're looking forward and anticipating some type of, I'm getting organizational leadership or some type of commitment. We have the Three of Wands, which is a card of waiting for your ships to come in, waiting for your passions to arrive, waiting for your manifestations to come in. And then we have the Hierophant. We'll get clarification for these. The Hierophant that says, you know, this is belief structures, organizations, it could be, excuse me, what, long-held beliefs. And we have the King of Swords as well, which is that clear, logical, decisive discernment. And then we have, you know, moving from the King of Swords into the Hermit, is it seems as though as you go forward, you're learning and gaining wisdom. And I'm getting for the Page of Wands, you may in fact have a message to deliver to somebody, or you may be waiting for a message from somebody. Now we will clarify. Spirit, what do you want Sagittarius to know about the Three of Wands? What do you want Sagittarius to know about the Three of Wands? Devil. So I'm getting that this is probably, okay, two things, business or IVF. If you're perhaps waiting for a child or have some type of, okay, one more card they say. One more card to clarify the Three of Wands. One more card to clarify the Three of Wands, please. Okay, so, you know, if you have something you've been chained to or bound to, Sagittarius, you may want to look at that clearly with a clear lens, because it may be preventing your way forward. And I'm getting drawn particularly to the light around this figure's head, which is having that extreme clarity on where you want to go forward, you know, where you want to purvey out into the world. And it seems as though if you've been chained to any materialism or any prideful or ego things, you may want to have the clarity around that as you go forward. Because it may just be in your best interest to come out of your ego a little bit and to move forward. What is this Hierophant for Sagittarius, Spirit? What do you want Sagittarius to know about the Hierophant? What do you want Sagittarius to know about the Hierophant, please? Lovers. So yes, this does seem, in fact, as though this is speaking about choices and commitments and perhaps love. So in the past, if you were, you know, for some of you, not all of you clearly, you may be, you know, considering going forward and separating from a current commitment. Only for some of you. And you'll know what best resonates with you. But here we have, you know, determining how to go forward in choice regarding a commitment. And again, it can be with respect to an organization as well. I just got, if you're in an organization where there's been underhanded dealings, you know, trying to rise above that and discern to do the proper right thing, using your wisdom to go forward. What is this King of Swords, please, Spirit? What is this King of Swords? What do you want Sagittarius to know about the King of Swords? You know, this could be an attorney as well. What is this King of Swords? What is this King of Swords, Spirit? What do you want Sagittarius to know, the King of Swords? And we do have the Queen of Swords now and the King of Swords. So this could be, you know, speaking to a love relationship where there's been perhaps harsh words spoken or criticisms, and determining how to go forward from that and not being chained to that energy anymore. What is this King of Swords for Sagittarius? What is this? Or maybe it's an ex. Like if you had an ex, trying to figure out how to balance the situation. Perhaps it's been burdening. Maybe the commitment, if it's a marriage, maybe it's your ex-spouse or ex-girlfriend, etc., or ex-boyfriend. But it seems like, you know, it might be causing you a little bit of trouble, or it has been, and you need to move forward from that. I just got the word grief. Grief. One more card to clarify the King of Swords, please. One more card to clarify. It's getting in your way. It's getting in the way of you moving forward. Like it's burdening you. This situation, it was from the past, but it's still causing problems as you go forward, and you don't know how to, like cut it off. You're trying to figure out how to balance or juggle it, right? One more card to clarify the King of Swords. One more card to clarify the King of Swords for Sagittarius, please. One more card. Thank you. Emperor. Yeah, so, you know, you're going to have to take authority here, Sagittarius. You know, the situation, you know, is chaining you, I'm seeing. And it's, even though we're speaking about the commitment, it's something that, it's a commitment of the past. The commitment today does not have the same weight as it used to hold in the past because the situation is no longer the same. And you're trying to figure out, you know, how am I going to come into my authority and take a posture of authority over this situation so I can move beyond that? So you're looking for the wisdom here so you can have the message of like, make it stop, right? So what is the Hermit card for Sagittarius? What is the Hermit card for Sagittarius? This is driving you batty, is what I'm seeing. What is the Hermit card for Sagittarius, please, Spirit? What do you want Sagittarius to know about the Hermit card? Yeah, you're trying so hard to see how to go victoriously into your new beginning. You're done with the chains of the old. You want to break free of it. Like, game over, right? And you're trying to shine a light and trying to use your resources and your wisdom, you know, maybe working with attorneys, working with counselors to say, you know, the situation is out of hand. It's not appropriate for the current status. I want to move forward and be victorious here. And you're using your wisdom and your resources to do that. What is this Page of Wands, please, for Sagittarius? What is this Page of Wands for Sagittarius? What is it? So yeah, you're really trying to break these chains. This is a lot. I'll take it though. So for this Page of Wands, this is the message or the communication or the early beginnings of something new. We get, you want a new foundation. You're trying to manifest victory in love. You might even want to get remarried. If this is married, you may in fact have found somebody that you desire very strongly and you'd like to come together. It could be a twin flame. This is the 11-11 card. We have the Lovers and the you're trying to manifest a new life for yourself, trying to break free of these chains. We have Justice here, which again, you know, it can be legal contracts, court, marriage, karma, but then to move into your abundance, I think you found somebody who's just like amazing to you, and you would like to offer them a couple love. We have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups, so this is air energy and emotional energy, right? So we have new beginnings, the genesis of new beginnings, new emotional starts. And moving forward to have this nurturing and abundance and to have your wish fulfillment. So you want to deliver this message, I think, to sever you off from the past that keeps getting in the way of you being able to move forward and rebuild. Like, I think you're trying to rebuild and manifest your new beginnings, but the past keeps getting in the way for you. And you'll need to, you know, have some intervention here. One card for the overall message of this reading. One card for what you want Sagittarius to know overall. One card for what you want Sagittarius to know overall, Spirit. Manifesting a new beginning, trying to break the chains of the old. Spiritual union. Yeah, so you have somebody on your mind, I would think, and you want to come into union with them, but whenever you try, you're having the disruption from your past getting in the way from things you're bound to, things you're held to, and it's just eating away at you. So that is what I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope it helps. God bless.